What's up, Rooted and Radical? How we feeling? How we feeling?
Good.
So, my name is Peyton Kane, and I'm an indie poet attending Proviso Math and Science Academy.
That's PAYYBRO.
Yeah, and the name of my poet is, or the name of my poem is Final Destination. Legs numb in my chest high, just like a goblin. Cause why Chicago got crime waves just like we got them. Like pizza and chicken wings, yeah, we got them. But we got issues at hand with no one to solve them. If you got ice in your cup, maybe you the problem. That was just a joke like that, man, maybe I lost them. I had verses written down, but I had to toss them. Cause we got problems at hand, so I gotta jot them. I'm gonna take y'all back to when I wrote this verse, so listen up. Tuesday night, I'm grateful for my home. 8:02 p.m., I'm chilling alone. I want to write about the problems in the world, but I want to introduce my block, so I'm going to write about the problems on my block from my poem. You see, it's the problem on the block. It's not that everyone got a chop. It's that everyone want to act gangster until they get in a real situation, they get faker than a prop. It ain't cool to be someone you're not. It ain't cool to act cold when you hot. There's so many problems going on in the world, so I'm going to tell you what I thought. Just to work a job, you shouldn't have to pay a price. World changing and there's problems that we gotta minimize. And there's people doing evil that I'm told not to despise. And even though it's on my wrist, I still cannot mess with ice. 1 out of 3, step outside with an iron. It's impossible to step outside without hearing a siren. Just another life gone, thinking about that getting tired. You shouldn't need money when you're looking for a hiring. And kids growing up with guns, only gonna think they toys. Like, get the biggest gun and go flex on your boys. And he couldn't do right, so he took someone's voice. And that gun in his hand left him with the only choice. You don't need a gun just to make yourself a living. You only need a gun if you sign enough for killing. Get yourself a gun ain't gonna make a million. You only getting beef with another old civilian. You can get yourself a gun, and your pockets might get fatter, but that doesn't take away all the guts that you'll splatter. Blood tattooed to his skin and is scattered. Now that he got life, that little beef didn't matter. So I got a little fun facts for y'all real quick. Look, my mind's spinning, it's going round and round. I take out my phone, I'm scrolling down and down. I got info, I'm gonna tell you what I found. So, in the United States, one dies to a gun every 11 minutes. Pow! Maybe someone just got banged. Pow! Maybe someone just lost their brain. Pow! I didn't know, maybe it's just murder on the daily, and I really wish I was big enough to make a change, but shh. Hold that thought and keep it down. Someone drowning in bullets, they in the deep end now. He was attacking with ammo, we playing defense now. The world got too many problems, we need to reset now. And how we gonna reset? We gonna take a deep breath, so just a few seconds in, hold it, a few seconds out. Alright, we're gonna keep going. I was told to take deep breaths in situations. Calm down and don't act out of hesitation. See, the problem is everyone need a gun to feel safe, but in the end that will lead you to your final destination. With a gun in your hand, there is no limitation. To all the wrong you can do, I want to tell the nation. Being the country stereotype for school shootings and a flex, there's no reason to fill kids with ammunition. And yeah, once again, I go by Peyton Kane, and yeah, that'll be it for me.
Hey, what's up, y'all? How you doing today? Good, okay. Hey, my name is Jaden. I'm Jari at work. I'm a junior from Proviso Math and Science Academy.
And that's JMoney.
Yes, sir. Okay. And this is a poem I wrote titled, I Am Chicago. From Chicago to the world, I am Chicago. Melting pot with endless opportunities on the rise. Beautiful architecture as tall as the skies. I have attractions that light up in the dark. Famous people from the city that have left their mark. Delicious food that will put you in a good mood. Home of the famous mild sauce. Put it on everything too. Harold's Chicken, also Uncle Remus to name a few. Home of some of the best fried chicken and homemade juice. I have arguably the best deep dish you can find. Just swing by Giordano's when you get some time. I am Chicago. I have guns that take the lives of fathers who will never see their wives again. Traumatized students mourning their childhood friends. I have children dying from adults' horrible decision making. Gang violence that may scare tourists from ever visiting. We're not just killers and thieves. I remember my grandfather told me we were kings and queens. I need somebody to tell me what that means. I too am Chicago. See, I have beautiful parks near the beach where you can spend the entire day. Dance culture that is quite like no other called footworking and bopping. I have stores filled with exclusive apparel when it's time for shopping. People who show hate towards others when love is what they should seek. I have dreams that may seem impossible to reach. I am Chicago. Thank you.